Where are you from?
I'm from Toronto, Canada, where we are.
Is it true that the most beautiful girls in the world are here in Toronto?
I would say so, yes.
How'd you get them here from Miami? You flew them in your plane?
Oh man, that's a valid point.
Do they come in your plane?
Yeah.
You have a plane?
I have a plane.
You have a bed on there?
I do. 4.
4 beds?
Mm-hmm.
What about snacks?
Snacks? I got snacks. What are you into?
Cheez-Its?
I got that.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Glenny?
Kit Kats?
I got mini ones.
Fuck yeah.
Did you just ask what kind of snacks Glenny Balls is into? We have a time constraint. How private is the plane?
It's private.
Can you walk around in your underwear?
I could, I guess. I mean, I travel pretty heavy.
You don't wear underwear?
No, I said I travel heavy.
What is it?
It's not like, it's not.
No idea what you're trying to say, but it sounded bad.
Comment the next clip I should do next. Like and share for more.
I don't believe this. I read this news article, and it said that a lightning bolt is hotter than the sun.
I believe it.
Why do you just believe it? Did you hear that?
First off, let's see. Someone probably studied it, right? That's kind of how that would work. Someone did that, brought it to said news station, and that's not a riveting report, but they wanted to speak on it.
So the sun is the hottest thing we know.
That's also incredibly wrong. Incredibly wrong. There's so many stars that are hotter, bigger, way larger than the sun. The sun is our life bringer and life giver.
So the sun is the hottest thing we know.
That's still wrong because we know about the other stars. I'm not making it up. It's science. It's science.
Okay, but
bigger stars, hotter stars, further stars.
Okay, but they said if the sun, I've always learned this. I've always learned this in class. If the sun were to get like even a little bit closer, the earth is gone.
100%. It'd be too hot.
If a lightning bolt is hotter than that, and a lightning bolt hit my backyard one time, why am I not a corpse? Why am I not sizzling, snapping bacon from Dunkin' Donuts?
That's so good. That's so good. Lightning bolt. Believe it or not, lightning bolt, very small. Sun, astronomically big. Do you wrap around that one?
Never, ever, ever give up. Things will work out just fine. Adversity makes you stronger. Don't give in, don't back down, and never stop doing what you know is right.
I'm drinking like Monster energy drinks sometimes, which are like piss magnets.
Yeah.
They're delicious, but they make you want to pee.
Make you want to beat your wife too, dude. I've seen a lot of dudes drinking Monster that you know they're going home to punch.
I don't know if the Monster is the cause of it. I think there's probably other factors.
Well, I'll say this. It's the beverage of choice of some of those gentlemen.
You know, you were the first person I ever went to a sleepover with.
Yeah, I know. You made it very clear because you turned up and went, "This is the first time I ever stayed at anyone's house."
Wow.
And then your mum also told my mum that it was the first time you've ever stayed.
Oh
at
wow,
anyone's house.
wow.
And you brought a big bag of sweets and fizzy drinks because you said, "I didn't know what to bring. I've never done that. I've never, you're like, I've never stayed at anyone's house before, so I don't know what."
That's wholesome as shit. I can't lie.
Fuck's sake.
That's big.
Turn off for me, can't swim. If you can't swim, honey, I mean, the earth is 80% water. So if there's, if there's a tsunami and you trying to get on my back, bye, bitch. I'm doing me. I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't your floaty. I ain't nobody floaty.
If you can make me mad using one word, I'll do whatever you want.
You're ugly.
I said to use one word.
Yeah, okay, ugly.
Not working. Ugly's not even that's not gonna be a word that gets me upset. You have any other words that might get me upset?
What?
Do you have any other words that might get me upset? Like one word to get me upset.
What?
Do you have a word that you think will make me upset? That way I can do whatever you want because it seems like that would be exciting for you.
What?
I think I'm making myself very clear. I don't think I'm not speaking English well for you to understand.
What?
What do you mean what? What do you mean what?
You're a moron. So's your mother. Of the acts that were committed here on the 18th of November of 2017. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I don't care about not remembering the date or getting your dates confused, getting your county confused, getting the state confused, getting your brain confused.
You know, I was born with a rare body style. You know, the doctors, when I was born, some of the doctors said I had the rib cage of a large cat. And some of the doctors said I had the heart of a lesbian. That, you know, I had that ticker that wants to, you know, just be naughty and sometimes do something deviant.
I'm not Bobby Mother. I'm Bobby Mom.
What's that animal in Chicago? The grizzly animal.
In Chicago?
Your mom. That grizzly animal.
Don't talk about my mother.
It's just a joke. Relax.
Yeah, my mother's very pretty.
She's a beautiful woman.
Unlike your cross-eyed mother.
Well, don't.
I'm not Bobby Mother. I'm Bobby Mom.
You're so mean, dude.
Did you cut trees that were at the fence line?
I cut trees that were on my side of the fence.
Well, you can't do that.
Why can't I?
Because you've been put on notice from him that he put the fence in and he gave himself 8 inches. And you were not to cut the trees that were in that 8 inches because that was his property.
I don't believe him.
Well, then just a second. I don't care whether you believe him or not. If you're a neighbor and your neighbor tells you that, then you don't go and trim the trees at the fence line.
How do Asians feel about Trump?
Well,
Let's say it, man.
Can I say something to you?
Yeah.
I'm not the president of Asians. I seem to think that you seem to think that I'm their leader. Like every month there's a gathering, right? And I get all this information from people.
Yeah.
Right. And then I go out to the world. I'm their spokesperson or something. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You're like Kim Jong-un.
No, I'm not Kim Jong-un.
You're like a smaller, you're like Scam Jong-un.